Hey guys, what's up? It's Ash here, and today I'm back with some more Choo-Choo Charles, and... do I run that way? Nah. I'm actually just trying to drive around, because I'll just cut that out. So, I'm actually going to just go all the way to here, maybe? Wait, I saw paint cans at other places. Can I collect those? Shit. I should have been collecting those if I can.
Eugene told us we'd have a newcomer soon. I suppose that would be you. There's some scrap metal in the balcony room of my house that you could use to repair and upgrade your... Here's the key. And although the balcony is right behind me, I'll just mark it on your map anyway. As a side note, talk to anyone around here, and they'll do whatever they can to help. Anyone not wearing a mask, that is. Check out the balcony, and take whatever you can use. Good luck with everything.
Thanks. I will be stealing everything from your house if I can. Another 9. We've been waiting as patiently as we can, but the past few days have been chaotic, to say the least. Charles has been more aggressive lately, to the point where I'm starting to fear how many of us will be left by the time help arrives. Godspeed, Eugene. We're counting on you. Doesn't seem like anything else around, so I need that lockpick kit. There we go.
Look, kid, I know you're supposed to be some fancy-pants monster hunter, but you can't earn my respect without making yourself useful. One of Warren's goons dumped a locked chest in the yard last night. After beating on it for a few hours, I didn't break anything but a sweat. I got some lock picks, but I don't know how to use them. Here, take them. If you can get that chest open, you'll earn my respect, and I might just give you some scraps to help improve your train.
Well, you're double useful because having these lockpicks is a lot more useful than that. I'm always trying to miss that first one. God, there's so much... Oh, I need loot.
Well, Fancy Fingers here got the chest unlocked. That's an odd-looking piece of junk you found inside there. Bit of a letdown, to be frank. But you earned my respect, so here's some scraps, like I promised.
Honestly, the lockpick's way better. Because you earn scrap, it seems, for fighting Charles, so you could just fight him a couple times and maybe get to what you need.
The monster hunter has arrived, I see. This is no ordinary hunt, mind you. We've already tried fighting Charles, but he retreats into the wilderness if he is sufficiently harmed. We believe there may be a way to get Charles to commit to a mortal battle, however. Dispersed around the island are 3 eggs, locked in the island's 3 primary mines. Our theory is that putting these eggs in the temple at the center of the island will provoke Charles into a fight to the death. Unfortunately, the mining company owner, Warren Charles III, has placed armed guards inside each mine to protect the eggs.
I don't know, I kind of just run in and they don't often get a chance to do anything.
There's an egg in the mine just down the rail. Here's the key to the mine. I've marked the entrance on your map.
We have maxed out damage. I'm gonna go ahead and repair the train all the way. Keep almost calling us shit. We'll see about getting this weapon quest.
I made a little flamethrower as an addition to my spider train home defense plan, but as you can see, that has slightly backfired.
Nearly cooked myself alive in that shed as I was testing it. Shoot dang. I would love to save the shed, though. If a flamethrower somehow still works after the fire dies down, well, you can take it. I'd assume you're the monster hunter that folks have been expecting, so a weapon like this could come in handy.
I don't even know what I'm meant to do about that. Is this water? I used so much water on that. You can collect them. Dang.
Using the water tank to put out the fire. Pure genius. Woohoo! Here, take old bug spray. Cause of this chaos. I don't want to see it anywhere near here again. Shoot dang.
So would the flamethrower be better than Bob? Is the question. It does have a lot of slowing. Keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, Bob's pretty good. Bob is pretty decent. Southern Mine Summary Document Week 1. Mining has been proceeding smoothly and we're seeing signs of a solid vein already. The tools are still holding up well and we finished constructing our shelter. We haven't spent long here, but we're getting settled in and adopting a good rhythm and schedule to our work. This is just the entrance. So do I just do my strategy of run in, grab the egg, run out? Probably. The only other thing I should think of is if you either fully stealth it or if you lead them back out. Urgent letter to Mr. Warren. While mining the farthest tunnel, we broke through a wall into a large cavern. There's something strange here, and we don't know what it is. We're requesting that Mr. Warren visit the southern mine site as early as convenience to give us further instructions. Eugene, Team Supervisor. So Eugene found the first egg. Oh, green. I didn't know they could be in locked chests. I'm probably just gonna look up a map that shows me where they all are. Sucks because I know I've seen at least one other one. I thought two, maybe. There's been one person. Is that the only guy in this mine? What's down this way? Where? I guess you definitely were supposed to come this way first, huh? Alright, well that means we can head on to green, orange, green, yellow. We'll TP. We'll go green. Why not?
Thank you so much for bringing my journal. I would hope, for your own good, that you didn't peek inside. But, here are those scraps I promised.
What did he put in his journal? I've been praying someone from the first evacuation group would just send back another boat, but I guess they all think that George's supply boat is still evacuating people. They're all safe and cozy on the mainland, but feel no obligation to make sure everyone else escapes. I know that Charles sinking the boat isn't something anyone would expect, but still, to think. I would have left this place by now. It makes me sick. Is it in the shed? It was. Okay. Unloading all the supplies has been an incredibly eye-opening experience. Here at the port, we've been working all day, every day. We are tasked with unloading the boat and running supplies up the hill to the tracks, where Theodore and Eddie deliver them to the different sites we will be mining. The sheer cost of all this infrastructure is mind-blowing. With all the success Warren's family has had in this business, I'm surprised he's choosing to take such a risk here. There's just random blood trail. Doesn't actually lead to anything. Okay. Now just to max that out. Oh yeah, I have a new color I might as well show. Gray. I'm actually gonna keep it like that. Oh, you can mark stuff. Other than just exploring, why would you come all the way out here? Couldn't be happier with this job. I'm happy to leave my pickaxe swinging days behind me to work as a foreman at the northern mine site. I even have the nicest little beach home to spend time in. Good fishing from the dock too. Life couldn't be better, and I'm excited to spend many more years working with the crew here. FF. So cyan. We'll stop by that. And then over here somewhere. Do you actually want to read this? Frank Fisher. Let's just scrap at random places.
You shouldn't be here!
Why are you here?
No one can hear you screaming out here!
Well. Worst case scenario, I die. It's fine. Probably down. So much littered scrap here. Oh, this was one of the mines. That means there's one of them's probably in another one of them. The final mine that I already did. Damn. This one sucked because I just left all the enemies.
No trespassing!
What do I do about this? Can't wait to instantly be detected by another person. Alright. And then there's black. Oh yeah, I did see it on one of these seats. That's the one I remembered. I'm pretty sure I saw the one at the dots too. I just didn't remember. Right, and then black. I don't like the black. It's too rusty. This looks a lot better. Okay, so what if the gun's good? still don't like the person. 28 straps and we've upgraded everything. I died 3 times, right? So, not that good.
Hey, aren't you the new guy who's come here to work for us? You must be. There's something at the top of these towers that I need. And don't worry, I won't make you work for free. I'm a nice enough guy to pay you.
I mean, if you weren't gonna pay me, I literally would just not do it.
You see, Mr. Warren never told anyone from the mainland about his mining operation here. He never even reported the cave-in. He hasn't paid us since then. Our living quarters are atrocious, and I'm far overqualified for the pay I'm supposed to receive. To top it all off, none of us miners ever received copies of our paperwork. But that doesn't affect my subordinates as much as someone with my status. I'm gonna sue the pants off of Warren once I escape this island, and I need those files to prove that he breached our contract. He keeps all his files at the top of these towers. I could explain how I ascertained this, but I doubt it would make sense to you. Problem is, he erected these towers years before we ever started mining, and now they're falling apart. I could scale them myself, but since you're here, go sniff around for those files.
I don't like this guy.
As a reward, you can have one of my useless pieces of scrap. I bet you'd love to have it.
You're lucky, once again, that you are an achievement. Otherwise, I would be skipping this guy's quest. No, I probably want it, but some of these characters... Oh, I saw green. So I need in here somehow. Inside the bottom floor. Alright. We got limes, so now I'll just need a red from that other place I was already at and just trying to find. I don't need to actually worry too much about successfully doing this just based on the fact, like, successfully shouting all the trap. I just need up there because all that's left is the quest. I already found the line. My ankles! Setting the foundation for this operation has been considerably more complicated than I expected, not only by cost, but the logistics of construction and delivery of supplies to the primary mine sites. We'll need to strike gold fast if we want any chance of avoiding bankruptcy. That looks like a shortcut down. Alright. Honestly, any way down is a shortcut down, so... There might have been something.
You look like a monkey climbing those towers. I sure am glad I found these files. Here's that scrap you were begging for. Don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah, no. Alright, well, I guess I won't be showing the achievement because I've just run through it again to collect that last piece of paint. And nightmare mode, I don't feel like recording. I'm pretty sure it's the same as this, just don't die though. So, red paint's in that mine, collect it before you get the egg. Otherwise, you have to restart, I guess. I will show the other spots, which means there's that, but up here, we'll head to you first. Go this way, get this quest, complete that quest, and then head to that quest, which is the final one.
Well, hello, darling. I'm making a fresh stew with ingredients from my very own swamp. But I don't have any meat at the moment. I smell a carcass on the island in the swamp, and if you wait over there and bring it back for me, I'll pay you some scraps. Although, you'll need to be wary of Barry, the swamp monster. Keep an eye out for him splashing around, and don't move if he gets close to you. As long as you stand still, he's as kind as a kitten.
Oh, great. Just what I want to deal with. Swamp water, salt, clover, dirt, salt, meat, salt. We'll ignore the cannibalism. I don't see him. I don't know how close is too close. Well, there's a different monster I'm having more issues with than Barry. Go away, Barry. I already dealt with invisible monsters in VR chat. At least you're more friendly than them, though. Is it bad I want to see what he looks like, but I also just don't want to die? Choo-Choo Charles didn't have a special pill, and neither did the ghost, the Slenderman-esque one. So I'm gonna assume this does not have a special thing either.
What a delicacy you found! for those scraps I offered. Have a safe night, little one.
Thank you. Now need to head there, which means I'll just park up over there. Alright, I have 31 spare scraps. What was the last color I got? Lime? How fast does this actually shoot? That's the speed it shoots. I just individually clicked when I'm doing it, so I didn't know. Back up, since we're here at Pickles. So you kind of want to just go for that gun right away. If you're playing hard mode, so that you actually can get rid of it, rid of Charles easily. Probably leveling up speed first. So that you can keep your distance. Once you have that gun. Alright. There we go. We got purple. Is Patch just gonna attack me? I felt that way too many times.
My pickles! I thank you so very much for bringing me my pickles! You are my pickle hero! Here are some scraps as a reward for your valiant pickle questing.
Pickles are the love, pickles are the life. I love the pickles. They make me feel the happiness. Pickles, pickles, pickles. Pickles. I guess the armor upgrade actually makes appearance changes. I didn't notice the spikes or the horns. Why not? We'll go with purple. By the way, the map was by Mintaz that I'm just using. Before the cave-in, I pushed a spare rail car into the canyon using my beautiful old mining train. I figured a rail car would be a fine place to hide my more important belongings, especially on a rural and unfinished track. I went to get something out of my rail car in the canyon about a week ago, but some of Warren's men have built a campsite or base of some sort there. I don't know how to get my box safely, and I don't know how long I'll last without it. Better not be Pickles.
Welcome to Aranirum, Archivist Museum person. My apologies. I'm not the best with introductions, but I don't believe either of us are here for socializing. I just so happen to have a little business opportunity, if you're interested. A very special little box of mine is in a rail car in the nearby canyon, but the goons have set up a camp to protect that area, so be careful. Find the blue box and bring it back to me. I'll give you some scraps as payment.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it is down that way. Guess we'll do that first. Got it. I don't actually care to explore that place anymore.
Stop right there!
Fuck you. You're adopted. Ah! I was wondering why he wasn't shooting at me already.
Wish you never came here.
Why would I concern myself over that?
That's the exact box I needed. Now take these scraps and skedaddle.
What was in that box, sir? Alright. So all of this is complete. And go to about here. I'm gonna take a guess it's there. Are there more guards here? Warren has had us watching the boulder field for nearly a week, but we haven't seen anything particularly interesting. We see Sasha walking through the area on occasion, and Charles occasionally makes an appearance. But Warren hasn't been interested in these things. He won't tell us what we're looking for, just to document everything and let him know if we see anything interesting. Watch group schedule: Group 1, 000, Group 2, 800, Group 3, 1-800. Or 1800. I said like different ways of saying it every time. So the only thing I'm missing is the red can. There's 4 achievements left. One of them is if I would have gotten that red can. And then 2 should just be for doing this main quest. So I should probably park closer. There's pink. And the white's actually clean, but we'll go with purple. So much scrap I don't need. Good enough. I'm gonna have to... I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't feel like setting things up. Hey! I'm not worrying about stealthing. Bob is going to be used for mass murder. Unless I can save some time. But there it is. I'm gonna have to run.
stranger. You don't know what you're doing. Just put the egg down slowly and lay flat on the ground. You'll hurt far too many people if you follow through with whatever you're planning.
No! No! You fool! You doomed us all!
Seems pretty bad.
I don't want to die!
They were the only ones with guns, so I don't feel bad for them. He teleports? He's also teleporting us, so good thing I didn't set anything up. I think we got him. Wait. So we just happened to blow up the bridge and it make some of the debris into a perfect spike, yeah? That's what we're going with? Because I remember down there it did not have a spike. We beat the game! So the fall and the explosion did not kill him, actually. It was indeed the bridge. There's more. And it's ready to hatch. Yeah, a whole spectrum. Wait, where's blue? Because I thought it was a red, a green, and a blue. Did we kill all the blue ones? Or am I misremembering colors? Probably. Hold on. Does hitting continue do anything? Does it just start it back to before the temple? Yeah. So all this is darker atmosphere, only one life, Charles is stronger and more aggressive. I would like the darker atmosphere and stronger and more aggressive, but the only one life part just kind of meh. Not too excited for it, and everything else stays the same. So that is actually going to be it for what I do for Choo-Choo Charles. I showed all locations of the paint other than red, which is just down in that mine that you need to get before collecting the egg because it collapses. And the other achievement is just nightmare mode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.